It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up in... Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the they've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this... I'm sorry for ranting on. I feel as though doing so has the only people I've consulted of, but I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, in return, what can I do? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the... You still have some time yet. I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but... You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe? Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then...
Congrats on surviving. More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not... At the very least, there's no way it was an official...
So someone used the medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate. And with murder, we must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to...
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get...
Yo.
Hiding both face and mind, free for you to drown. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
I can feel it.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter. Atlas masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide.
Hey!
Yeah.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of words. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade. I'm in both face and mind, free for you to grow. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask.
Oh!
My disguise.
What do you mean a surgical consent form?
Wow! I see. Well then.
Damned phantom thieves. They were there today. Yeah, but maybe the rumors are true.
Okay, quiet down.
Well then, next up is Takama. You two will go together. Huh? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it. Those are the instructions. Just don't say more than is necessary.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute. With Mr. Kamishita?
What's with that?
I'm sorry if I offended. You spend time with quite an interesting group. The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference. Takamaki-san is next. Could you...
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular, too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
Hey, hey!
Been searching all along,
Nice!
confessing while I know.
Yes!
Without a sign, The real question to be asked, where have
Oh!
I'm a sharpshooter. I post my
Everybody lies. It's rodent nature.
Yes. I have another suggestion. The rest will go... Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious...
What's going on?
This is it. Damn it.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him?
We're gathering information too. You know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What?
What are you so surprised?
Seriously? Not some singer?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up?
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but...
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger. I'd like a little more time to think about...
That reminds me. She seemed like she was looking into something on her... It's not that I don't trust her, but...
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom...
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are... However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths...
What? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case, there are still many questions to be answered here.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances.
I wonder why this... What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh. You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky. By the way, you haven't been causing any... I heard the police. As long as you're not getting... Well, fine.
Hi. Hi.
Focus.
Phantom Thieves' mess is so annoying.
Oh, honey.
Oh yeah?
You take care now.
I'm sorry. What shall we do?
How impressive.
Here we go. What do you think?
Well then. Shit. Ugh. Huh? Ugh.
All right.
Well then.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to I'm considering asking a
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw...
I understand, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your power...
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that. Did you see his press con? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom...
Still, there will be so many other
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Okay then. Is everyone else okay?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather...
Hold on, how are we even gonna get it? For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of
He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec, didn't he say he wasn't...
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Oh! Oh!
I have something.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Then... Good morning. Well... Yes.
Hey. Oh, yes. This is it.
Hey!
Welcome home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing...
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leader... I apologize.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of... We must resolve this problem. And I assure...
What are you standing there staring? Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trust. That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. This worthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature. If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the... If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, then even though they can't be considered in... Perhaps my goals are not so different. I knew there was something special about you. I feel as though I could tell you Oh, that reminds me. Wait. I'm sure considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to... Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see... I'll be going now.
Oh, honey.
Oh, yeah?
You take care now.
Thanks for dropping by.
What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think? Well then. Oh? Sorry.
All right.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last.
Well, yeah. This place got the Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got a...
There.
Maybe police officers. Actually, they probably are here.
Acting like normal students.
What do you normally do at a...
Look around at the...
There's no set rules.
Hanging out. More importantly, it's possible.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even...
Don't let your guard down.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that.
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru.
I want to go around with everyone.
This'll be a great change of pace from...
Shall we head off to the stands then?
oh right. This is your first time at our...
They're pretty good.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your... Your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there are...
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all... bullshit.
Here she comes.
Who cares?
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order.
There are a lot of...
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last...
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod, bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently...
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
You are so carefree. Does it mean that you have nerves of steel in any situation? Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go... Wait, is she honestly...
Do you want to go for the red one? Oh, you sure? All right.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
It's...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love, spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh? Let's head back.
Yes, Quite. Indeed.
Hold on.
How about it? Well then. Well, I see. Indeed. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
I... All right. Thank you.
Well then.
Been searching all alone, confessing while alone without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter, I ghost masquerade. Hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to drown.
Oh!
I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be?
Oh!
But don't take off my mask, revealing.
Nice. Hey!
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone.
Hey!
All right.
Without a sign,
Make sure you close up.
All right.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind...
I see. Even with this country's power.
I wouldn't phrase it that way.
Thank you for... By the way, it seems why the sudden change. How are you so...
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating?
Excuse me. This is... But what reason...
Mako-chan's really pressed.
She's pelting him with...
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminal. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, that's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different part. And if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't...
Your comment just now.
Oh, no. But I have my own conclusions about the...
He's gotta be...
Pipe down. He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me?
It may have repercussions on the...
It's only my personal opinion. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before...
The truth?
What's he planning?
It's quite the confidence you have, if you're so certain. I'd like to ask you then.
That idiot! No. There's no...
They're people you all know quite well. It's mine. I apologize for the interruption. Would you mind if I step away?
I'm terribly sorry. We'll resume the...
Please don't troll me online for this.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the
I want you to come too. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they?
Did you set this?
We only have 10 minutes.
What do you want?
No! That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on.
All of you are acting as I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like...
We didn't kill...
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who... I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires. Their treasure, and those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed, and we're still going to...
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you...
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about...
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo
I can't say anything in detail, but I feel another great stride will occur. I hope you all continue to...
Let's have a big round of...
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I...
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this...
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier. Although things have quieted down until recently, furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered he had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind. If so, those occurrences back...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin.
Post-festival party? Nobody invited you to it, so...
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to... Since we've run into each other on our... People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition. The student sharing... But before that, we've got a huge... Members of the dance club?
Very impressive, Senpai.
Now that you're all warmed up,
Hey, we've got a little...
Senpai, I'll be back soon. Just wait here.
Who's that? Huh?
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there. Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know! Right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going. Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about... what Akechi-kun said. It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? No?
Oh, he's going to
How about that
Huh? Is he?
Well then.
He's talking to... So it really is me.
Come!
Well, I'm...
And your name is?
Seriously?
I'm sure you're my,
Oh,
so,
something I have...
Oh?
He's going in for the kill.
We're all dying to know what Akechi could... So, are they...
Well...
Now this is drama!
Wow, way to go!
I think... So... My, is this a... But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty?
Just when it was getting...
The post-festival, it turned out to be more like an interview. I still can't believe... Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for... You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. Who knows what may lie... For now, but I had to... Here. Now then, let's go home.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba?
I needed to calm my brain. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. But anyway, I was just thinking about...
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that that's what you want. The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room with...
I'll apologize as much as you so.
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This is... Why aren't you saying...
Why did you keep it?
I mean...
Explain.
Hey, if this keeps...
I'm talking to Futaba. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since I was trapped, I knew I had to leave it.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have.
The Phantom Thieves. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Serious? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow!
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change.
Sojiro...
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts... Back in the day, My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like There's something I want to... Judging from your attitude, you should have known that Futaba had a change of heart. Is there a connection? The first incident of a change of heart, the kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart. And then, there's... You always seem to be linked to these incidents. You think this is a... You know what people call... Why did you introduce such dangerous...
That's not true. I asked them. That's why he saved me.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just... You're pulling my... Are you serious? You...
Sojiro!
So, basically, and on top of that, what the hell?
I want...
Wait, killed?
She was killed.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. It's basically my fault that you got...
It's not your...
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her.
I mean, the one who killed...
I see. Don't worry, even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I mean, who would... Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible. Let me just say, immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal. We're done talking about this. Come on. Time.
Whew. If he turned us in, still, we should tell the others
We're gonna win, no matter.
Hey.
Sorry.
Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. Well then.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be and considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victim.
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30... I hope you understand this. Even people who didn't have an interest before, and it'll happen every... Why did this... That may have been true, but still. Well, I'm sorry I didn't realize it. All I can do, just don't become desperate and do something I won't sell you out. As long as you're here.
I feel bad about what we've done to the...
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much with this? The Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly...
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, but our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match?
Should we... I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, about me being framed and I lost it. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You're right. I can start by changing who I... Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize. See ya.